So let's chat about failures. I've certainly had my fair share of failures from a business and personal perspective. And one that springs to mind is during the GFC, I identified a great market opportunity and started my business. It went from boom, unexpected amount of success that we had to bust then within 18 months. And I had to make my staff redundant, some of the toughest moments and decisions of my life. What are some of the failures that you've had in your life that you've either planned for or haven't expected? And how did you handle those?
So one of the ones that comes to mind is I was working with some incredible songwriters. It was a year after I moved to America. Mm-hmm. And I was working with Grammy award-winning, Tony award-winning, really huge writers and producers. A very exciting time. And
yes.
It felt like what I had been working toward my whole life was coming together.
Yes.
And on September 10th of 2001, we had a final mix of a song we were all really excited about. And the next day, the world fell apart.
Whoa, what timing.
And the world fell apart, and it was no one thing that I can point to except It changed everything.
It does.
And it didn't go, it all fell apart. The whole deal fell apart. The whole situation fell apart. And I was devastated. I'd moved my entire world and life over here at the age of 31 to pursue, the music business, and felt like I was on the brink, and that fell apart. And how I handled that, I'm somebody who has done a lot of personal development training, a lot of seminars, a lot of courses, a lot of reading. I surround myself with people who are interested in developing, a can-do-it attitude and a positive mindset and all of those different things. So I had, fortunately, some pretty strong tools to draw on. And during that time, as devastated as I was, I did feel like, for some reason, this is the way it's supposed to go.
Yes.
And having that sense helped pull me through to what was next for me.
Yes.
If anything, I was really mad at myself for believing that was going to happen. And
believing that
that whole deal was going to happen.
Okay.
I felt like I was foolish for believing that was going to happen.
Right. And that you didn't deserve that success?
No, nothing like that. I just felt foolish that I believed it, like that had been a little girl dream.
Right.
And it was not a sensible thing to believe that was going to happen.
Right. That's very interesting.
But I came out the other side of that really determined and really clear that I was going to move forward passionately. I was going to do things the way I wanted to do them. I was going to make my own records. And I was going to just, really make every moment count. Mm-hmm. So that's what I moved forward and did.